for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for and decided to be aggressive.
Down to about the 45. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw. Presley. That one taken in by Corley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Lining up for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills nothing.
That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The numbers a week ago for Cook.
11 carries, 51 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Allen going to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
they'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Hardy on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball under 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the Jets, first down.
Back to throw. Presley. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Presley. Man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Presley dances by him. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Bills' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Bills, first down.
Cook up the gut. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Cook again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Allen taking it himself. And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Here's Allen. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Allen. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Allen. The quick slap called. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. Now Hall to start the drive. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Now, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier in the season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Operating from the gun, Presley. This complete to Corley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
McKinnon here is complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Presley. Over the middle, it's complete. Now a stop here. Bills shaken up on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to the ground with Hall. Shrugs him off. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jets. First down.
Here's Hall again. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Throw right side, Wilson. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now he's going to step. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Bills 10.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The home team's offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Allen. Well, back foot throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing down, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
From midfield, here's Allen. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got it. It's Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throw out wide is incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. The Jets offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. They go play action here on first down. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First down. First and 10.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Presley. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Hall again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jets first down.
Operating from the gun, Presley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Jets first down. First and goal, Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action. Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now on the option right. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
And the Bills first down.
On play action, Allen. Complete on the comeback route, that's Shakir. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10, down at the 31. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a...
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Off the bootleg. Presley. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Presley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
The Jets, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Now a carry for Allen. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Complete to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Jets 1st down.
Here's Allen. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
23 more yards.
Edwards will score. Touchdown, New York.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 21.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
A first down carry for Davis. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Allen to throw it. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
Allen now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They stay on the ground with Allen. Oh, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Allen. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Back to throw. Presley. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They begin with a run by Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
To throw, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Allen. They'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to keep this again. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey,